It's just after 8 o'clock in the City of Motion on KCBQ, AM and FM San Diego.
Hey there! Happy hair! Happy hair! Happy hair! Happy hair!
Well, hi there. This is Happy Hair.
Yeah!
All right, attention, everybody, get on the phone right now. Call everybody you know and tell them I'm on the air. Okay, let's do it.
Do it now.
It's party time! Get up! Hey now, everybody!
The legendary KCBQ AM and FM with Sonny West. It is a radio reunion. It is 9 minutes after 8 o'clock in the City of Motion. This is a great day. Along with me this morning now in the 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock hour, Happy Hair.
Thank you. Oh, I understand someone's on the phone. Hello?
Hey, is this the guy who asked us to call KCBQ if anything weird happened to us?
Funny, weird, anything.
Well, listen, yesterday I was in my yard when I seen this funny-looking bug on my orange tree.
Uh-oh, don't tell me.
Don't tell you what.
I thought you were going to tell me it was a medfly.
Yeah, in fact, I took another look, and she had this funny little bulge in her middle.
Oh, yeah? What was it?
She was pregnant, Happy...
Hair. So what did you do?
Well, I started to swat her, and then I started thinking about her being a mother and all, and I didn't know what to do, so I told my neighbor. And that was a mistake.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Well, I didn't know whether to let her have the baby or swat her. And this neighbor told one person, and they told another person. Before I knew what happened, my house was surrounded by all these people with placards. You know,
Boy.
They're all screaming at me, pro-choice, pro-life, you know.
Wow. Are you still at home?
No, are you crazy? I snuck out, man. They're still there, hundreds of them.
Well, what did you decide to do about the mother medfly?
Oh, she's here with me. Hey, say hello, Bertha.
Hello, Bertha.
I need someone who knows how to deliver a medfly. That's why I called you.
Well, I never heard of anyone who specializes in delivering pregnant medflies.
Well, I think they call them medwives.
I doubt it. Is she in pain?
No, I gave her some Metaprint. She's okay.
This is ridiculous.
Look, you're going to help me, aren't you? I mean, figure out how I can get rid of that mob at my house.
Well, maybe you ought to call in a SWAT team.
Hey, that's not funny.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm
The
sorry.
annual Spring Band Conversion Sale and Show. It's City Chevrolet.
Well, we got about 11 minutes after 8 o'clock in San Diego on KCBQ AM and FM.
Gosh, I hope I didn't hurt that guy's feelings a minute ago.
Mr. Medfly?
Yes. Maybe he's going to practice Lamed on the... now there I go again. He's probably insulted again.
Let's see if we can't fire up that traffic copter. Oh, what do you say? Let's bring in Bill Flowers.
I can hear it. The engines are humming. Okay, it's still slow out of the North Valley on southbound 15 from Rancho Bernardo all the way in. Southbound 163 through Balboa Park gets a little heavy, and it's still heavy through North Park on northbound 805. And reminder, real quick, from Phil Flowers, thinking about remodeling, ask Great American Bank about their low-interest equity loans. Phil Flowers, KCBQ Airwatch 1, clear.
Happy hair, the funny DJ, floats the jokes right down the drain. When I became of age, my mother called me to her side. See you, Richard. Before you let her hold you tight. Yeah, make sure she's alright. Before you let her take your hand, my son. Understand, my son. Be a man, my son. I know you can, my son. This is the happy station. They're talking about across the nation. So get set, get ready to go. To your ever-loving radio. To KCBQ 1170. Rubber ball like I'm bouncing back to you. 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 Rubber ball like
8:19 in the early morning on the legendary KCBQ AM and FM. I'm Sonny West along with the legendary Happy Hair. Good morning, Hair.
Good morning, and hi there, everybody. Wow, it's great. This is a happy day in my life, just being with you.
And we're really glad you're here with us. We've got somebody on the telephone that I don't know if the last time you spoke with this person, but let's see if you recognize the voice. Would you like to say something to Happy Hair?
Specs and Hair are on the air with all the fun. Enjoy the share.
Golly, let's see who that is. That's not the Tooth Fairy. No, I have no idea. Who is it?
Well, would you identify yourself, please?
SPECS. Can you spell hair?
Oh,
How you doing, buddy?
You know, you were using those low tones on me, and
Hey, I use them anytime I get a chance now.
that is so great, folks. This is the guy that I spent 7 years with. He's one of my best friends in the world, and his name is Specs Howard. And you know, I did Happy Hair here, and then I went to Cleveland, and we went to Cleveland and Detroit, and we tore it up there, and we spent seven wonderful years together. Of course, those weren't them. That's Henny Youngman, 1922.
Was it 22 or 23?
But it's so great to hear from you, boy. This is really a surprise.
Well, you got a great reunion and a great time going out there.
Yes, I do. Yes, and this really makes it complete, Spexy. I had no idea. They
Well,
fooled me.
hey, I got a call from Art Bolo, whom you'll meet out there, I guess, and he came out to join in all the reunion festivities and so on.
Oh, is that who this is? Yeah, I have a guy taking my picture right here.
That's the one.
Yeah. I think he's chronicling this whole thing here.
I don't know how we're going to make out with this thing once he's done with it, but we always did good before. We'll do it now.
Yes, sir. Well, it's great hearing for you, boy.
Hare, take care, and best of everything. Congratulations.
You're the best.
Take care, Hare. Talk to you
The
soon.
San Diego County Chiropractic Society would like you to know about this natural method of health care.
That's what we mean when we say you get your money's worth and a whole lot more.
It's 8:22 in the early morning on the legendary KCBQ AM and FM radio reunion of the decade here. This is wonderful. We're at the Mission Valley Marriott. It's going to be free all day long. We invite you to come down. Sock Hop begins at 8 o'clock tonight with your favorite music. And I think it's about time to check traffic here at 8:23. Here's Flying Phil Flowers.
Well, all right, it's a good drive westbound 8 and 94 now into the downtown area. Still sluggish from the North City on southbound 15 and heavy through North Park on 805. All right, a quick reminder, thinking about remodeling, ask Great American Bank about their low-interest, low-equity plan. Phil Flowers, KCBQ Airwatch 1, clear.
Hi, I'm Joan London. Harry Martin has been a long-time family friend and one of the most talented guys in the country. Yes, his reputation precedes him. Or is it his hair? Well, anyway, congratulations to Happy Hair. And oldie but goodie?
KCBQ.
Hi there, this is Jerry Walker. That's the name I used when I was on KCBQ from 1958 to 1965. Now perhaps you know me as Harry Burrell, news broadcaster in Los Angeles. But gee, I remember KCBQ well. What a great radio station it was at that time. Happy Hair on the air, Don Howard, Seamus Patrick O'Hara, Ralph James, the Big J, Jack Vincent, Scotty Day. My, we had a swinging crew. I remember playing the oldies you hear now, only at that time they were current hits.
Wonderful KCBQ plays fabulous favorites for you. $1 million music.
The Big Hurt. Oh, that song. Do you hear that that technique she used there, Sonny?
That's very scientific.
Yeah, it sounded like she was late for the recording session and telephoned it in. But seriously, folks, it's 8:32. Actually, it's 8:31 on KCBQ right now.
That's correct.
And this is yours truly, Happy Hair.
I'm
Don't
Sonny
worry.
West, yes.
And we practice safe radio, folks, so don't worry about calling everybody and telling them to listen to me this morning.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us this morning, Harry. You're going to be around for most of the morning, I understand.
Yes,
Hopefully
I am.
coming back for the sock hop tonight.
Are you kidding me?
Which is absolutely free. Did you wear clean socks?
I'm ready. What is happening in the world, though? You know, I mean, there's something besides us going on. Have you heard anything about the baseball situation?
No, just the lockout. I mean, you know, we're talking no baseball now for a couple of days anyway.
I saw Joan Kroc on the street the other day, and she just told me she just wanted to slow down and let her son-in-law handle things, Jerry Capstein. She wants to sell a fast food chain, actually. Most people don't know that. I'd hate to see her go. She's so great for the city. But there's a rumor that she's getting out of the fast chicken business and starting up a chain of slow chicken places.
Slow chicken places?
Yeah, you call ahead. There's about an 8-hour wait before the chicken is ready for you. She's going to call it the crock pot.
Friendly, helpful attitudes, a sincere wish to help, competent, knowledgeable, and courteous.
The legendary KCBQ AM and FM radio reunion here at the Mission Valley Marriott in the Grand Ballroom. Stop by. We'll be here all day long having some fun. Hope to see you.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
40.
I'm going to pick that rose and watch her as she grows. In my garden there is a rose in Spanish heart. La 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 la. There is a rose in Spanish heart. La 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 la.
8:40 in the early morning on the legendary KCBQ FM 105.3 AM 1170. This is Sonny West. We are live on location, the big radio reunion at the Marriott Mission Valley, the Grand Ballroom. It's open to the public. We invite you to stop by, say hello. I have the pleasure of being on the air for this final hour of my show with none other than Happy Hare. Hare, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What the heck are all these bodies doing laying around here?
Well, you know, I was asking about that. They had a lambada contest here last night. You know about that.
Aren't you Javi Hare?
Yes, but I'm on the air right now. I hope you don't mind saying it. Hey, wait, no, you really look beat. What's the matter with you?
Well, I am the Marriott official Dore dancing and lambada horse. That's lambada with the L, a tilde over the L.
Yeah.
And here at the Marriott, things got pretty raw here.
Hey, what happened
last night?
What's your name, incidentally, sir?
Max Eakin.
Max Eakin.
Yes, it was the lambada dance lessons. Do you know about the lambada?
I've heard about it. I hear it's the dirtiest dancing you can do. Is that true?
It's not a San Luis Obispo.
Okay. Well, what happened last night anyway?
Well, terrible happy here. This couple was doing the lambada and doing all those things lambada dancers do, on the dance floor.
Yeah.
They get to bumping and grinding.
Wait a
and
minute.
Also
right.
the putting.
Wait a minute. Enough of that. What happened anyway?
Well, I don't know how, but somehow they got stuck together.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And nobody can unstuck them.
Yeah.
So we pull and we pull and we pull.
Wait a
we
minute.
Shove and we pull them down. We try to pour water on them. We do everything.
All right. What happened anyway?
Finally, we have to send for the paramedics.
Paramedics,
911.
Yeah.
And it is a matter of life and death. They have to perform a lambotomy right there in the middle of the floor.
That's terrible.
Yes, a frontal lambotomy.
All right.
That guy, he's never going to be the same.
Where do you go for incredible discounts on Ford Escorts, Ranger trucks, and Aerostars?
Champion Ford, we come through for you.
Hi, I'm the real Don Steele, and although I've never worked at KCBQ, I was coughing smog in L.A., I want to say that it has been a legendary station over the years, and it still is, playing your favorite oldies, and besides now you can hear me every Sunday morning. Congratulations and continued success, KCBQ. Watch out or I may move and increase your population by 1, San Diego.
Oh, yes, the radio reunion of the decade here on the legendary KCBQ AM and FM. I'm Sonny West. It's 8:45. I want to remind you, our phone lines are open if you'd like to call up and talk to some of these legendary disc jockeys. 570-1053. Remember, with us on the radio here all day long at the Mission Valley Marriott, the Grand Ballroom. We invite you to come out and join the fun.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees.
Well, hi there. This is Hare. I cannot tell you how happy I am to be with you folks. And, wait a minute. There's somebody on the phone. Hello?
Is this Happy Hare?
Yes.
You asked for stories from anybody who had something interesting happen?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Well, I was golfing with my husband this morning when he fired a shot, and you're not going to believe this, but the ball went right down my bra.
Wow. Did it hurt?
No, but you should have seen that second shot.
Wait a minute. Wait, this sounds like a setup. That voice, you sound familiar. Lisa? Uh-oh. I'd recognize that laugh anywhere. It's Lisa Dent from the Diamond in the Morning Show. Yeah,
it's me here. And Jack and I just wanted to wish you good luck on your show this morning.
Oh, thanks a million. I wish I could have seen that second shot, though. Yeah.
KCBQ. My friends all tell me go to him, run to him, say sweet lovely things to him and tell him he's the one. Easier. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, cha-cha-cha. I got to tell you something. There's a wonderful guy that used to be with us. His name is Phil Flowers, and I understand that he's about to do something for us right now.
Fly Phil is going to hop in Q-Bird 1 here at KCBQ AM and FM on the radio reunion of the decade. 7 minutes away from 9 o'clock. Phil, this has gone fast, hasn't it?
Oh, it really has.
Oh, wait, there's the helicopter.
Time
Let's
flies
go.
when you're having fun. Oh, look out. It's blowing a little bit on westbound 8 through Mission Valley due to an accident westbound 8 at Mission Center Road. It's being cleared now, but it'll slow you a little bit. Southbound 15 clearer from the North City now. Little tight traffic still coming down from the North County on southbound 5 through Del Mar, but a 45-minute wait at San Ysidro and no wait at Otay Mesa. This is Phil Flowers with a reminder about thinking about remodeling. Why, ask Great American Bank about their low-interest equity loan. Fine, Phil Flowers, KCBQ Bird 1 is clear.
And we've got Jim Buckaloo with news from 1961 next here on KCBQ.
Searching for an affordable home? The Robert L. Childers Company is well known for building quality home communities in San Diego County. Remember, Childers for quality, affordable homes in San Diego.
Wednesday, March 1st, 1961. He's back in California and unemployed. It's former Vice President Richard M. Nixon, out of work since President John Kennedy and Nixon's replacement, Lyndon Johnson, took their oaths of office less than 2 months ago. Mr. Nixon was greeted by about 2,500 well-wishers as he arrived at Los Angeles International Airport this morning. San Diego police are searching for a bicycle-riding burglar. The red-haired teenager allegedly took $200 in cash and checks from a service station on El Cajon Boulevard. But is the teen a dyed-in-the-wool hard case thief? Not likely. The boy went to the station to borrow some oil for his bike chain and was left alone with the open cash box. The cops think he probably yielded to a little too much temptation. In sports, 2 Padre pitchers are still balking over contract terms. Frank Barnes and Wilbur Stryker won't be checking in for early spring training drills with the Padres' parent Chicago White Sox squad until an agreement is reached with Padre management. San Diego environment, cloudy mornings, clear afternoons. These will continue with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. That's Q information. I'm Jim Buckaloo.
Hello, San Diego. A good morning to you from Happy Hare and KCBQ. Boop, boop-be-doo.
Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, it's finger popping time. That's a real good sign.
First of all, we got to congratulate Jenny Schmidt, who won a car on the KCBQ Cool Gold this morning. Congratulations, Jenny Schmidt. This is Sonny West. We're at the Radio Reunion Concert of the Decade. Ken Copper's going to step in here in just a couple of minutes on KCBQ AM and FM San Diego. Do you think you can handle it with this guy?
I think so. Hap, it's all yours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'd like to say that...
What the
oh,
hell?
boy. Oh, boy. Hey, that's my official James Brown auto burglar alarm. I got to get out of here.
Can't sleep at night, tossing and turning.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees, about the
KCBQ FM and AM 1170 on the AM 105.3 FM. I'm Ken Copper, and it is a delight to be here with the likes of Ralph James. You know, the neat thing about having Ralph here on the radio instead of on television, I saw you on Sunup yesterday, Ralph, is you don't have to adjust your set. That was a little, I thought it was the color bars on there.
I know what you're talking about. Indeed, it was a very wonderful day. I enjoyed being there with Happy Hare. I remember her fondly. And nice to be with you, Kenny.
You know, it's a lot of people don't know this, but Ralph was the voice of Orson on Mork and Mindy. Am I right on that?
That's true. Yes.
You were big jeans.
Yes, I still have my sanity. I worked with Robin Williams and Jonathan Winters for about 4 years.
You worked with Jonathan? Where was that?
And well, we broadcast out of Paramount. You know, we televised there. We were on film at Paramount. But Jonathan is outstanding. He's a wonderful talent. One day they're going to find the right format for him, and he's going to have his own show on TV. And Dauber, lovely person. Conrad, I forget Conrad's last name. And the little lady. Right? Yeah, Conrad, yeah. Conrad Schwartz, formerly of the Schwartz family from El Cajun.
Now you were on KCBQ from 1955 to 1961.
1955 to 1961.
And I saw you guys when you guys were on TV the other day. You were all running down how many radio stations you'd been at, and I think how many?
Let's see. Harry Martin and I were at the same number, 5.
That's not a lot.
That isn't a heck of a lot. And a couple of the guys that were there, they were at 16, 17 stations.
Now, what was the... Yeah, I know. I know. And our own Mr. West bringing up the average.
Sonny couldn't hold a job.
That's what has been said about him.
Unfortunately.
Now, what was the lineup? Now, in 1955, you were doing mornings.
Yes. Lee Bartell hired me to come on, start in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And after I signed the contract, I pulled the gun away from his head. And then, let's see, there was, along with my morning, Don Howard, of course, the very lovely Don Howard.
He'll be here.
And, and Happy Hare. Earl McRoberts, who was on at nights.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack Vincent, and, of course, did I forget anybody? Yeah, Scotty Day. Who's here, incidentally.
Scotty's here already?
Yes. Uh-huh.
I haven't seen him
And it may surprise everybody, but he's ambulatory. There he is, right there. And... yeah, that was the group. And then later, I think, just before I left in 61, Johnny Holiday came along. Lovely guy.
Now, and you're all down at this was at the El Cortez?
Yeah, all glass. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that it was the first all glass studio in America. You could drive down 7th and Ash, and people would wave to you, and you'd turn around and wave back, you know. And it was lovely. It was across the street from the El Cortez.
If you just joined us, this is the reunion broadcast on KCBQ FM and AM. I'm Ken Copper. Ralph James is with me, and a lot more big names from the past. We'll be back in just a minute.
Friendly, helpful attitudes, a sincere wish to help, confident, knowledgeable, and courteous.
Hi, this is Dick Clark. Welcome to the KCBQ reunion. You know, this is a radio station that has a rich heritage. It has a legendary status throughout the broadcasting industry. KCBQ is on location from the Marriott Mission Valley, and they invite you to stop by and say hello to some of the disc jockeys you used to listen to. And best wishes to all of my colleagues on KCBQ and to all of San Diego.
KCBQ.
This is Bobby Ocean. I used to do middays and afternoons here on KCBQ in the early 70s. What a great time in San Diego that was. KCBQ was a giant in the radio industry and still is. I remember playing the oldies you're hearing now, except when I was playing them, they were brand new. Matter of fact, here's one of my favorites from then, now on the legendary KCBQ.
The legendary KCBQ FM.
KCBQ FM and AM, Ken Copper, and a cast of thousands here at the Marriott in Mission Valley. Come on out. Ralph James is here. Happy Hare is here. Now, what are you guys doing over there?
I'm talking to KCB Quack.
Is that what you're doing? I thought you were laying an egg.
No. That's KCB Quack.
Oh, I gotcha.
He's gone legit up in L.A.
Yeah.
Nice to have you here, Harry. I'll
Hey,
tell you
babe.
that one thing right now. I may be back down in San Diego.
Oh, really? What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be down here working.
Which station?
Station 14 over here at the Monterey Whaler.
Oh, boy.
Taking my first job as a waiter. Could I practice?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let me hear your...
Welcome to the Monterey Whaler. May I take your order, sir?
Oh, God. I think that's really wonderful there, Rob. Yeah.
Is it too butch?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about this?
Okay.
Good evening. Welcome to the Monterey Whaler. May I take your order, please?
Now
You want seating for two?
That sounds very good. Yeah, I think you've got a future there. I know the world lost a great announcer when you chose radio.
Yes,
actually.
Do you think I'm too tall for radio?
No.
I try to keep my height down.
Yeah. Now, you have not reached any heights this morning. I was listening to you, actually. Yes.
Listen, I'm coming over like a lead balloon.
No, that isn't true. I just had a gag there, and I had to go for it.
Did you?
My mother used to say, my mother said, boy, if there's a punchline, you'd kill me for it, and that's right.
That's right. That's how she lost her life. The poor soul.
Terrible punchline accident,
right.
Yes.
I'm Ralph the Rapper, and this is Harry the Hipper.
The Harry the Hipper.
Are we ready?
And I understand that you wrote a rap, and you want me to help you with it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you lead off, sir.
Okay, I'm not too good at rapping, but
Go
let me
ahead.
see. First, let me do a little bum rapping.
Yes.
Too bad Earl
yes.
McRoberts couldn't be here today. Emergency sent him up to L.A.
Yeah.
So that we can bum rap him.
Okay, good.
Who else? Shadow Jackson we can bum rap.
Yeah.
Bad traffic reports. You remember me? I'm the guy that predicted 2 earthquakes down here.
Oh, really?
5.5 yesterday afternoon. On KCBQ, I was talking to Susan Davis.
And you said, you're kidding me.
No, I was on the 9th floor, and it went, and I said, I better get to the you-know-where.
You thought
and
you were
then
doing the lambada there.
That's
Incidentally,
right.
I want to let everybody know this is the guy who did the lambada routine for me in my own segment of the Happy Hair Show. And he come on and the supporting role. And now here I am doing Second Banana.
Yeah, no, but right now we're going to do this rapping.
Okay, go ahead,
All right,
yes.
Okay, are you ready? Here
Yes,
we go.
do it.
A 1, a 2, a 3. Ralph James, my name. KCBQ is my game. I was here in 55 to help start the station come alive. Old Don Howard and Happy Hair were two of the first on the air. Earl McRoberts, Jack Vincent, too, toiled nightly at KCBQ. Alas, many years have passed. KCBQ still here, but has a new cast. Sonny West and Bill Moffat are the 2 new guys at this top rocker. Dino Mattelli and Ken Copper, too, also play oldies at KCBQ. Lovely Dale Olin is here to play KCBQ music throughout the day. Give KCBQ a listen day or night for golden oldies, the music that's right. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo.
Welcome to another meeting of Compromises Anonymous.
Many of Krause's most popular sofas are on sale now in the size and fabric of your choice. That's over 255,000 different ways to save.
Herman's Hermits on your reunion stations, KCBQ, FM, and AM.
Every time I see you looking my way.
Hi, this is Gary Puckett, and I'd like to thank all those at KCBQ, including Shotgun Tom, Rich Brother Robin, Phil Flowers, Magic Christian, Jerry G. Bishop, Gene Knight, Brian White, Dean Goss, and everybody else for all those years of success in rock and roll. And I'd like to wish them continued success in the future. Here's to another 35 years on the legendary KCBQ.
The legendary KCBQ FM. The name game. Shirley. The name game.
We have a lot of names here today. KCBQ, FM, and AM, and Ken Copper from the Mission Valley Marriott. It is the reunion of the, well, they say the decade, but actually it's been 35 years, and I think probably they'll insist we wait another 35 before we do this again. Ralph James is with me. Now, Ralph was doing mornings here from 1955 to 1961. Ralph, you had a phone call from a woman that didn't want to go on the air, but she said to give you her phone number, which I have here.
Yes.
Which I'm going to hold out. But Shirley says hi. She says she was a model, and she remembers you from the days down on Ash
Believe
Street.
it or not, I remember her. She was a very lovely, attractive girl, and I think she taught modeling for Patricia Stevenson, I think. Stevens.
Well, we've got her phone number here that I'll sell to you a little later on.
Excellent. Well, you know where I'll be the rest of the day. Now, before I introduce one of my dear friends, I want to plug my daughter, Charity James, who is a very hot singer. We can't play her thing here, but Charity, I'm very proud of her because she's a real talent. She's done film work. She's got about 6 national on-camera commercials, including the latest Pace Picante commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she couldn't be here today because she and her fiancé are up in the Hollywood Hills in their pad laughing. But I wanted to plug her, and I met my wife here. I was married here. My daughter was born here. And I've been able to keep my sanity all these years because my wife is a doctor now. She's a psychologist.
Really?
So she keeps me straight. Yeah, she's a very good psychologist. That's why I'm not nutty all the time. Now, back to reality. One of the nicest guys that I ever met, a very dear friend, bless him. He was out of town up in Sonora for a while living. He's retired, but now he's back here in San Diego. He's got a great wife. And everybody who ever listened to KCBQ remembers Jack Vincent.
Hi, Jack. Oh, yeah, it's been a long time, Ralph. I was just mentioning a moment ago to Ralph that how long has it been since I saw you, Ralph?
It's about 20 years, hasn't it?
20 years?
Yeah.
And you haven't changed a bit.
No, that's right. You're right, man. He still looks as old as ever, don't he? So it's nice to have you down here, Jack. And what are you going to be doing some broadcasting today, I hope?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the schedule is, but whatever it is, I imagine we'll do. We're forced into this, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Of course, if you want to punish yourself, you could take a portable radio, sit by the pool, and listen to some other station.
That'd be the day.
I've listened to the guys at KCBQ, and you know something? Nothing has changed. They got nice, energetic, a lot of high energy, young dudes, and they have a lot of fun doing what they're doing, and the station is, if not number one this week, next week we'll start being number one, and they're going to have all the listeners in San Diego. I mean, that's my personal opinion.
Well, I imagine it'll be number one today, won't it?
I certainly hope so.
I think Ralph's hat alone guarantees that.
That's my hat is going to be 40% of the.
I like your uniform, Ralph.
Yes, I do.
Fantastic on you.
Thank you. I shot a couch in Escondido. May we have some music play?
Well, yeah, I think we could do. Jack, welcome. Of course, you're going to be on the.
Well, thank you much. Now, nice being here.
And of course, Ralph is going to wander off for a minute here, and we'll take care of business.
Right now, your San Diego County Nissan dealers are having their big once-a-year truck clearance.
KCBQ, FM and AM, 1170 on AM, and 105.3 on the FM. I'm Ken Copper. Ralph James, the man who dares to take a fashion risk, is here with us. And Ralph,
thank you very much.
You know, we were talking during the break.
Hello, I'm Julia's child. Every time I visit San Diego for a cooking seminar, I listen to KCBQ.
You were saying, Kevin?
No, I was going to say that, you were the voice of Orson on Mork and Mindy, but you've done a lot of cartoon work, too.
Oh, yeah.
Warner Brothers, Hanna-Barbera.
I worked with I was very lucky to work with guys like Mel Blanc, Paul Frees, Dawes Butler, whom, and...
wonderful guy.
And, I worked at Warner. I did Warner Brothers cartoons with Mel and Hanna-Barbera, Great group of people. Voiceover people in L.A. are a lot different, as in New York, different than on-camera people.
You know, we can ask you this because you were at Hanna-Barbera. Are Fred and Wilma Flintstone married in real life?
No. The guy that did the original voice, Alan Reed, lovely guy. Mm-hmm. His son is with an agency, a big agency in L.A., but a lovely man. He did the original voice. And then I think it was Harry Corden came along. And he does the voice out there. And in real life, yes, they have been married. They have been married since the series began on Rumpelstiltskin.
We're worried about the legitimacy of Pebbles and Bam Bam. That was why I brought that up.
No, they are married. Yeah, they wouldn't. Everything is pretty clean up there.
Pretty
It's
on
like,
the up and up, yeah.
It's like KCBQ. It's family oriented. There's no blue stuff.
That's right. When you started, that's when they called it family radio, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, what was the idea behind that? I guess just get the whole family.
No, because all the guys that I worked with had their wives in a family way. No, seriously. Family radio, it's Lee Bartell's idea was to be a part of the community, and it was. I mean, when a house caught fire, somebody was lost their possessions or something, KCBQ was there to take donations. We were here for helping people. Incidentally, before it became fashionable for investigative reporter, Geraldo Rivera and some of these clowns today that are investigative reporters, the first investigative reporter worked for Lee Bartell at KCBQ, Ben Shirley.
And where is Ben?
Ben Shirley. I don't know where Ben is today, but I know that he used to carry a shovel with him, man, because he picked up a lot of dirt. I mean, the guy was really sharp.
So if Ben is listening, he can come on down. It was a hard
Buddy
task.
Kling. Remember Buddy Kling?
You were mentioning him.
Yes. He once worked for KCBQ, and nobody seems to remember Buddy Kling, but I remember him. And if Buddy Kling should be here's us, he should
come
be
on
coming down. Yeah,
come on down. The rest of you come on down too. We've
call
had
us
phone
in
calls.
advance so I can dust the place, will you?
We've had phone calls regarding is there an age limit to coming on down? No, come on, everybody come on down. So if you remember Ralph, come on down. He's going to be here the rest of the day and for the party tonight. And we'll be back with one of the newscasts from 1965 after this.
During our Grand Tree Furniture giveaway, you save more than ever with incredible markdowns at our clearance center.
And this week, be sure and see some of our Mustangs and register for Mustangs for Money at City Delicatessen and Bakery. They're at University and 6th in Hillcrest.
Monday, March 1st, 1965. No U.S. servicemen were injured yesterday when a small band of communist guerrillas tried to infiltrate an army camp near Pleiku in South Vietnam. Meanwhile, Vietnamese Buddhists are adding their voice to a Vietnamese peace movement calling for a ceasefire and an end to foreign intervention. U.S. Ambassador Maxwell Taylor claims the peace movement is infiltrated by communists and that the United States is involved in South Vietnam at the request of that government. China and the Soviet Union have pledged to aid North Vietnam. U.S. Marines will be landing today at Camp Pendleton. 25,000 men will hit the beaches as part of the Silver Lance exercise, which has already been underway for a week. The crackdown on juveniles trying to cross the border for a day of partying continues. A special border checkpoint guard made up of 12 officers from the Highway Patrol and San Diego Police Department is charged with making sure juveniles under age 18 don't cross into Mexico unless they're accompanied by a parent or a guardian. One CHP officer says, "We've stopped a lot of marriages." Sports. Ford Motor Company has reason to be proud today. One of the company's GT prototype cars won yesterday's Daytona Grand Prix in its very first outing. The low-slung little car designed by Carroll Shelby is called the Cobra. San Diego's environment mostly clear and slightly warmer today with highs in the mid-60s. Overnight temperatures in the 40s. That's Q Information. I'm Ted Tillotson.
KCBQ.
a.m. I'm Ken Copper. The reunion continues on KCBQ FM and AM. We're dragging out some more old bodies here in just a minute. Stick around.